Hello and welcome everyone to day 9 of the 22-day spring psychic cleanse. Today we are talking about taming your inner lion with the Strength Tarot card, right? So let's dive into a topic that's close to all of our hearts, inner strength and the art of keeping our composure even when life throws us a curveball. You know, life has a funny way of testing us, pushing us to our limits, and sometimes leaving us feeling like we're barely hanging on by a thread. But here's the thing, we are so much stronger than we think. And deep within each of us lies a wellspring of resilience and courage just waiting to be tapped into. So grab a cozy seat and let's explore how we can harness that inner strength to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and ease. Together we'll discover the power of staying calm in the midst of chaos and emerge even stronger on the other side. Let's dive in. So here I am looking at the Strength Tarot card, and you can see it too on my website at charlenemurphy.com. Look under day 9 under the blog posts. So here we have the Strength card. It is all yellow. Yellow, it's a solar plexus energy. It's about our inner strength. It's about our personal power. And in the middle of the card, we have a serene, beautiful woman gently taming a fierce lion who's got his little tail between his legs, not with brute force, but with an aura of calm confidence. So this card reminds me of Cesar Millan, otherwise known as the dog whisperer. And so there she is, calming and taming the wild lion or the beast of his habits or his habitual nature, wanting to control or dominate, fill in the blanks. The Strength card is like a beacon of light, guiding us toward our inner reservoirs of resilience, grace, and determination when we channel it. And that's what we'll be doing today in our exercises and activities. So while the Chariot symbolizes outer strength, and we talked about yesterday, the Strength card whispers to us about something deeper, way deeper, and that's our inner fortitude and the indomitable human spirit within us all. And if you look at the card, you'll see the lion. It represents our triggered egos and our knee-jerk reactions to external situations. We all have them. There's those sneaky little patterns that creep up when we least expect them, and maybe it could be a tendency to micromanage or, have that ego whispering in our ear to win at any cost, or perhaps for a lot of people, it's just that impatience that gnaws at you when things aren't moving fast enough. Who can relate to this, right? And all of this comes from our solar plexus energy, or where our ego lives. And our ego, I have to say, is not a bad thing. Our ego is like our spiritual police. It keeps us in alignment with who we are. But when fear creeps in, or the lesser emotions, then our ego wants to protect us. And so then that's when it can lash out. That's when it can get nasty. That's when we, are not thinking in our higher realm. So we're not here to throw our egos under the bus. We're here to tame our ego so that it does its job well, but it doesn't have to lose its, it could still do its job with grace, with ease, with patience, with kindness. It doesn't have to come from a place of dominance and winning. So here's the thing, trying to force things to happen just using ego and impatience rarely ends well, right? We all know this. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. It's exhausting and ultimately futile. But, not to worry, we are equipped, just like the figure on the Strength card, to tame that inner lion with grace and strength. and use that more graceful strength that comes from a deeper place. So strength isn't just about flexing our muscles or bulldozing through obstacles. It's really about tapping into that quiet power that resides within, knowing that we have the stamina and the persistence to weather any storm that comes our way. It's about facing life's challenges with a sense of inner calm and patience, trusting in our ability to overcome, and trusting that the process is ultimately working out for us. And when we can tap into that energy and knowing that everything is working for us, that eliminates our fear. And then we're working in a place of peace and knowing that even though this might be hard right now, I know that there is a gift here. I know it's leading me to where I ultimately want to be. And I choose to be wise enough to know that, even though I can't see it yet. And that calms my ego and it calms my fear. And now I can work with Spirit to get on the other side of this, to get on the other side that feels more cohesive, right? And less triggering or reactive. So Mahatma Gandhi reminds us that strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Stumble on that word. It comes from an indomitable will. So the Strength card in the tarot is a gentle reminder that we are all fueled by our own inner strength and personal power. We all have it. It's just a matter of remembering and tapping into it. We don't need to rule by trying to control others. Instead, we influence and persuade with quiet confidence. And so, yeah, others might underestimate our power because it's not flashy, loud, overt, but that's okay. It's our secret weapon, especially as empaths. And it allows us to control situations and ourselves with grace and subtlety. So even if you're feeling a bit battered and bruised by life's challenges, I want you to take heart. The Strength card is here to remind us that we have everything it takes to persevere. You've got the grit, you've got the determination to see things through to the end, no matter how rough the road may seem. And also, I want you to know that all rough roads eventually come to an end. Nothing is forever, right? So as we continue on this journey of self-discovery and growth, let's tap into our inner strength and embrace the challenges that come our way. Remember, you are stronger than you think, and with a little patience and perseverance, you can conquer anything that life throws at you. Keep shining bright, okay? So let's get into our exercises today. And let's talk about our first one, which is our cleansing exercise. And for this exercise, you'll be channeling Cesar Millan. The next time you feel triggered, and that could be any time today, tomorrow, the next time you feel triggered, notice your behavior as it rises up. Are you wanting to curse, scream, or lash out? So catch yourself in the act and interrupt the behavior by shushing yourself. The beauty about shushing yourself is twofold. First of all, you're redirecting your mind and your energy, and you're forging new patterns and even neural pathways. And second, when you shush yourself, it's absolutely hilarious, and you'll instantly change your vibe from piss to bliss. So I have been doing this ever since I learned about this. And when I have a monkey mind situation looping in my head, or I want to start barking like a chihuahua, I do the Cesar thing. I go shh. And so that's going to be your exercise today. When you find yourself doing something habitually retarded, I want to say, and I say that with love. Shush yourself. Just do it. And because it is so hilarious, it will just shift your energy really quickly like nothing else. And then you can give yourself a pat on the shoulder and say, oh, look it, aren't you cute? You did it again. So we're not here to reprimand ourselves. We're not here to self-deprecate, none of that. We're here to just be better humans, right? And when we know better, we do better. And so this is just one of the tools in the toolbox that we can use to redirect our energy and redirect that monkey mind or those automatic negative thoughts and behaviors. We can just get ahead of it. So you're going to be Cesar today, and you're going to be shushing yourself all day long. Okay, so in your journal prompt, you're going to think back on a recent challenge or an obstacle you faced that stirred up feelings of anger, fear, or doubt. That could be as simple as somebody, cutting you off in traffic. So how did you initially react to this? What came up for you? Did you try to control the situation through force, or did you approach it with patience and inner calm? Did you avoid it? What'd you do? So knowing what you know now, how might you handle the same situation in the future? Okay? So you're going to soon discover that all of the exercises in the 22-day psychic cleanse are all seeped in self-awareness. This is all about knowing thyself. When you know yourself, that's when you can change yourself. That's when you can improve upon the habits that you would like to change. But so often, we're running through life so quickly, we just don't really pay a whole lot of attention to our habits. And so these exercises are here to point them out and to shine a light on your thought processes, your habits, your thoughts, your belief systems, all of that, so that you have an opportunity to go through your files and do what you want with them, clean them up, throw them out, keep them, but it all starts with self-awareness. Okay, so moving into the creative meditation for today, I want you to take a close look at the Strength Tarot card. Like, really look at the card. Now, imagine in your mind's eye the conversation between the lion and the woman. To me, there's communication happening there. So you look at that situation and then ask yourself, what are they saying? Or what's the telepathic message? What's the energy between them? What's the feeling between them? And as you do that, start to see yourself as the lion and see yourself as the lion tamer, because they are two aspects of you. How do you talk to yourself? And how can you talk to yourself? So I think that's a fun creative meditation that you can do, being the lion and the tamer, and see what the relationship is there between the two of you and what energy pops up. In the card, there's a peace. There's a command. There's a kindness. There's nothing mean. There's nothing brutal. There's nothing controlling. There's like a understanding, a collaboration that is happening. And so moving forward, when you need to redirect, my goal is that you have that same level of collaboration and compassion for both aspects of yourself. And so last for today, I want to leave you with an affirmation. And of course, you can, if you have your journal and you're keeping track of all this, you can write your own or you can borrow mine. And it is, I embrace the power of patience and inner calm, knowing that I can influence situations with one with quiet confidence. Let me read that again. I embrace the power of patience and inner calm, knowing that I can influence situations with quiet confidence. All right, well, I will leave you with that. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have fun shushing yourself and channeling Cesar. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Take good care, everyone.